Peach conserves combine two of my favorite things, which is peaches and pecans together. It also has an orange and a ginger component to it. So this is a really good one. I like putting it on fresh bread. It's also really good in oatmeal or even on ice cream. I begin by blanching 4 to 5 peaches, depending on what their size is. This is a great way to peel them. If you don't know how, you can take a look at my blanching video for that. Now I'll take my peaches and I'll cut them in half and take out the pit. And when I take out the pit, sometimes there'll be little bits of the pit left behind. And so I just make sure that I get those with a knife. These peaches are a little bit overripe, but that's just perfect for working with this one. If I do have any dark bruises, I'll take those out, but if they're a light bruise, I don't worry about it. Then I'll slice my peaches into 1/2 inch slices. I need to have 6 cups worth of peach slices. Now I'll place my 6 cups of peach slices into a pot, and I'll add 1/4 of a cup of orange juice. Now I'll place this on the stove and I'll bring it to a boil. Now that it's begun to simmer, I'll set my timer for 20 minutes. Now I'll add 4 cups worth of sugar, 1 teaspoon of orange peel. This is dry orange peel, 1/2 of a teaspoon of butter, 1/2 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now I'll place this back on the stove and cook it until it's thick. Now I add 1/2 of a cup of chopped pecans. I like to chop mine pretty coarsely so that they're big enough that I can actually taste them. And then I'll mix those in so that they're in every one of the jars. Now I'll fill up my 1/2 pint jars to 1/4 of an inch of head space, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. I try to make sure that I get a little bit of the nuts in every single jar. I'll use a clean damp cloth to wipe off the rim of my jars so that if anything got on the edge, that it won't interfere with the seal. Then I'll place my lids and rings on until they're fingertip tight. I'm using Superb canning lids today. I actually really like them. They're good quality. The seal is nice and big and does a good job of sealing. It's got a rust-resistant coating on it. Additionally, it's just a really thick, solid feeling lid. I have a coupon code for 20% off as well as a link in the description below. Now I'll place these in my boiling water bath 1 to 2 inches beneath the water, and I'll process them for 10 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll go for 15. But I won't start my timer until after it begins to boil. Now that my timer's done, I'll remove the lid, turn off the heat, and let it cool for 5 minutes. I place the jars on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart. I'll leave them there for 24 hours so that they can get a good seal. I can tell that it has a good seal if the center of the lid is depressed down. If it is, I'll remove the ring, wash off the outside with hot soapy water, and store it in a cool, dry, dark location like my pantry and use it in the next 1 to 3 years. If any of them didn't seal, I would place it in the refrigerator and use it right away. So for the taste tester, mm, so good. You can get one with some nuts in it though. The flavor is just wonderful. It's a little bit of citrusy, a little bit of ginger, a lot of peach. Really like this one.